Well, I'm on a bike 5 days after surgery. Yeah, so it's amazing what's possible. While I'm in a kind of a sweet spot of progress, I'm doing somewhat more than expected, but I knew from dealing with this, helping others with this injury and surgery, kind of knew I would be able to improve my range of motion, get back to daily life, and start pedaling relatively quickly. So yes, it's just an indoor trainer ride during the summer, but this is my first bit of exercise other than some basic rehab. I've done it almost 2 weeks since the injury, so it feels nice. I'm spinning the legs. I'm gonna break a little bit of sweat, but just obviously listen to my shoulder. How does it feel being in a position where there's also I'm supporting some weight onto it, so I don't want to aggravate it doing that, even though it's low load. So I need to just listen and stop when it tells me, because it's mostly focusing on the shoulder, not worrying about my aerobic endurance right now. So yeah, little win after little win. They all stack up over time. As I always caution people, like, there eventually is a time of plateauing, stagnation, sometimes even feeling like you're stepping back in rehab. It's because that's the way injury recovery is. It will get better, you will start progressing, but you got to look at little things, especially when things slow down. So and look back to where you were. Sometimes you feel like you're still in pain, you're not doing what you ultimately want to do, and you look back, it's like, well, I'm doing more than I did a week ago or 2 weeks ago. So always keep that in perspective, and keeps the optimal mindset, so you don't focus on your frustration of not being where you hope to be, which is where you will be eventually. So yeah, I'm not sure how long I'll last, and as anything is beneficial. All right, I've done about 10-15 minutes now. We're of the shoulder, not really want to put a lot of weight on it. Great thing about the trainer, I can just go one hand, sit upright, and pedal at a low cadence. Yes, it's not the greatest of interval workouts, but it's something. It's getting a sweat and keeping some level of training going. And my philosophy is rehab is training, or training is rehab. You don't just stop and only do rehab, because the rest of your body will become deconditioned if you only focus on the injured parts. This is obviously some circumstances of very severe injury. You're not able to exercise or train in any sort of way. But yeah, honestly, most injuries, you can get some training in, do what you can to not leave a huge gap of where you want to be and what you need to do to get there once you are cleared. Because I've seen multiple situations where somebody gets quote unquote clear because the timeline has gone by, so the injured body part is now cleared to select, but it might not be strong enough. It might not have been integrated into training, so the rest of the body has not been able to basically keep up to what the athlete wants to do, which is a huge problem in the industry. It's something I work to eliminate through my skill set of athletic therapist, coach, strength and conditioning coach, and mountain bike coach. So practicing what I preach, and eventually I want to get there. So I know I want to get back strong and be capable of getting some rides into enough of the season. Not that I have any specific races planned anymore, but I don't want to spend all summer getting back to where, or all winter. I don't want to spend all winter getting back to where I used to be. I want to be where I used to be a couple weeks ago by the end of the fall, so I can continue building over the winter. Yeah, so hope you find this helpful, and be patient. Don't expect your results will match exactly mine. Every situation is different.